Hey there YouTube, Love2Boat92 here. So I made a video, my previous one to this one, which was the Timber Pro, or why I brought a Timber Pro chainsaw, and I had showed my log pile of some of the logs that I had planned on milling. And two people at the moment in that video, or commented on that video, said that there's a pretty good chance that a couple of the maple logs that I have will be spalted. And that is probably very true. It wouldn't surprise me. Those logs have been cut for this entire summer, and the tree had fallen a couple years ago. So I wanted to make this video. I actually do have quite a bit of spalted maple. So let me get a light on here. Yeah, it's a little better. So, this is all the spalted maple. Every one of those log rounds, is spalted, except for those three, that one, and that one. And these bottom ones might have a little bit of spalting in them. But you can see, just by the end of the log there, they're all spalted. Look at that. Unbeknownst to me, all these logs I had stacked out in a pile. I was going to actually just sell it for firewood, and I had cut into one. I had bought my generator, my little two-stroke 63cc Harbor Freight generator, and I just happened to pick up one of these logs. I wanted to see if our Harbor Freight pole saw the generator would be able to power the pole saw, which it did. So I wanted to test it under a load, and I picked one of these logs up and cut it, and then I looked at the end, and oh, there's a whole bunch of black lines growing through these. So all these logs were actually, I was just going to turn into firewood and just sell them. And I didn't really think much of it, so I showed one to my brother, and he said, "Oh yeah, those are," actually this one isn't spalted either. He said, "Oh yeah, those are some pretty valuable pieces of wood that you have there." And he said, "Oh, well, maybe you should sell them on eBay." So I was like, "Well, okay, yeah, I'll put up a couple on eBay," and each one of these is about a third of a piece of firewood. So I put them up on eBay, and then 20 minutes. No, maybe it was a little bit longer than that. About an hour. I had actually sold 2 of them. So I was like, wow, I think I might be onto something here. And I haven't sold any in a little while, but I definitely have quite a pile of spalted maple. And it just goes to show, there's an old saying that I've heard a lot of people say, and that saying is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I was just going to sell these things for firewood. I'm glad I didn't, because I have so many of them here. I think there's over 50 of them here that I have, just log rounds. And the funny thing is, there's more spalting out there right as I speak. So I kind of have a pretty good supply of these logs. But I had sold, was it 3 of them for $50? It was 2 for $29, 3 for, must have been $39. So $40, 3 log rounds. So that's 1 piece of firewood, or 2 if you split it. So it's not worth me. It's not worth my time and effort to cut that and split it for firewood and then sell it. So I will probably just let a lot of these logs dry here, and I'll let probably quite a few more just sit out in the rain and the elements and let them spalt. Some of these have turned, there's some white mold. Not on that one. There's a little bit right there and a little bit right there. I don't know how to, if I should clean that, if I should just leave it as is. I'm in a I'm in a pretty well ventilated building. You know, you can see there's big gaps and stuff. You can see all through the building, and there is a door on here. So it's well ventilated. I don't think these logs will mold too much. I mean, anything's possible. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say for this. I just thought I'd show you guys. You know, there's just, every one of these has just beautiful spalting in it. Absolutely gorgeous. That one's not as spalted as some of these are. So I think that's about all I have to say for this video. Thought you guys would like to see my pile of spalted maple. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Take a look around my channel. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.